Well, I'm packing up my game and I'ma head out west, where real women come equipped with scripts and fake breasts. Find a nest in the hills, chill like Flint, buy an old drop top, find a spot to pit. Then I'm a kid, rock it up and down your block, go with the bottle of scotch and watch lots of crotch. Buy a yacht with a flag saying chill in the moment, then rock that bitch up and down the coast and give a toast to the sun. Drink with the stars, get thrown in the mix, I'm tossed out of bars. Sip the Tijuana, I wanna roam, find Old Town, tell the rules to come back home. Start an escort service for all the right reasons and set up shop at the top of Four Seasons. Kid rockin' up the real McCoy, and I'm headed out west because I wanna be a cowboy fast with a top of that back and the sunshine shining. Cowboy fast, let's go chillin' with the moon, wanna be a cowboy fast. Right that night, cause I sleep all day. Cowboy fast, it's nothing from my I bet you hear my whistle blowing when my train rolls in. It goes like dust in the wind. Storm, storm, storm down on my mind. I once was lost. Now I'm just blind. Palm trees and weeds, scab knees and rice. Get a map to the stars, find Heidi's place. And if the price is right, then I'm gonna make my big boy and let California hate the one that call me a cowboy fast. Living down there and the sunshine shining. Cowboy fast. Let's go chillin' with the moon, wanna be a cowboy fast. Right there, cause I see all day. Cowboy fast. There's nothing from us away. Yeah, kid rock, you can call me text. Rolling sunset, woman with a bottle of facts. See my city in a bed, roll down my glass and said, yeah, this is right now. Yo, kid, done swinging furs in the room. Call me horse, I'm the boss with the sauce and the horse. I'm the horse for the sheriff, and it's I ain't right. I'm a painter's down bad, the painter's white. Cause chaos rock like Amadeus. My West Coast pussy for my Detroit players. Now like mayors, ball like Lakers. They told us to leave, but bet they can't make us. Now they wanna pick on me, lock me up and start away my teeth. I ain't no cheat, I'm just a regular failure. I ain't straight out of Compton, I'm straight out the trailer. Loose like a sailor, drink like a bitch. My only words of wisdom out of radio edit. I'm making my pick up and down that coast and keep on chucking till the balls in the motion. With the top left and the sunshine shining. Spend all my time in Hollywood and riding that night, cause I sleep all day. Smell the pig from a mile away. With the top left and the sunshine shining. With the top left and the sunshine shining. It's on. the same. Only the need to change. It seems we're wasting away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I'm driving all night just to get back home. I'm a cowboy on the steel horse I ride. I'm wanted in a good life. I'm wanted in a good life. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's like the days. The people I meet, it's going to separate. Sometimes you tell me that you drink, you're alone. All you do is think, I'm a cowboy on the street all night. I'm still outside. I'm wanted, still alive. I walk these streets, but I'm on the sixth string on my back. Play for keeps, yes, I might not make it back. I've been everywhere. I'm standing tall. I've seen a million faces, and I'm rocking alive. I'm a cowboy on the steel side. I'm wanted, never alive. I'm a cowboy. I got the gun on my side. I'm wanted. my time to my chances. What's the distance? Now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive.
It's going to be a major issue for us.
So many times it happens too fast. You change your passion for glory. Don't lose your grip on the dreams of the past. You must fight just to keep them alive. It's deep, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last survivor starts his spreading the light, and the origin of energy of tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, and the stay hungry. That's like the odds, still we can't keep the street. The skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last survivors once is spreading the night, and the world is not knowing the speed of the tiger. Rising up to the top, and the guts got the glory. What's the distance now? I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, feel the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last survivors from the crazy night, and the world is not gonna be a tiger. The eye of the tiger. Now in the street there is violence, and then I love to see how the work is done. No paper and I don't wash it, and then I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rush down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rush down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Working so hard like a soldier, can't afford a thing on TV. Deep in my heart I abhor ya, can't get food but the kids. God, we gonna rock on to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, we gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we gonna rock down to
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Wyoming's offense will have the first possession of the game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Smith wants to throw. Got a man. Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Ramsey. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the air on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Got it behind the line. It's Bean. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Smith dropping to pass. Now adjusting. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Finds a seam. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. Minimal gain on that return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll go to the toss. Got a little space. Got the first down and more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run after the 31.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. To the air, it's Fox. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Here's the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out, first time they've had the ball today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Pulls and fires complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Fox. They'll run the screen. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We've come to the end of the period and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He makes the catch. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Scanning the field, it's Fox. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, that's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Eric Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Finds his tight end. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Penn State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're going to test the right side with this one. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Bean.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Fox. Snagged in the middle. It's Bean. The Cowboys brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime. You get a little juju going.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And he's brought down after a nice game. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quick release on the RPO. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Wyoming.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. On the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have, but when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running the route, give him an opportunity.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for a loss.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. There's certainly still a hill to climb, and they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. The short hands, it's Dickey. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cowboys want to move quickly. The inside handoff. And the Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Fox. Makes the catch. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Off from the shotgun. And the Cowboys are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver and knocking it loose.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense... him at the 3. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And the comeback is on.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 21 over Georgia Southern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Finds the tight end. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Wants to throw. It's Carr. Finds his back in the middle. Turning it on! And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his big tight end. Big fella fighting for every inch, but he will not get there, and it'll be 4th down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the time. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Fox. Get it out on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Dickey. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. This is a designed run. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Carr. It's caught. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. There he goes. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Rushes on him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Hamilton. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Might as well give it to him again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The sure hands, it's Street. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Not much on that. I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
honesty. If you want that good, you need that I got it. I gotta keep a bad bitch around me. I'm a queen, I'm a life of the parties. They hate, but it won't stop. Cause they don't know about it. Jump in my ride and she gon' pull him to the side. She see them diamonds, she start covering her eyes. Only them real niggas ain't fucking with no lies. You see them plaques, you ain't surprised. I work hard and put on for my guys. Them Rolex diamonds on the jet, you see how time flies. I'm young Wiz, they know me as the wisest. I'ma need hella G's with my prize. Hella weed I supply, my pool is heated, so come and take a dive. And we some young 2020 survivors, gang. Jet lifers, good kush be lower in my eyelids. They go on Google trying to find what I get. Nigga, every dollar and every cent. 33 and really rich, down to fuck another nigga bitch. In the box is where I sit, or get floor seats. 2021, me more money and more freaks. Reppin' Taylor Gang, 7 days out the week. Don't stay. If you want that good, I gotta keep a bad bitch around me. I'm a queen, I'm a life for the party. They hate, but it won't stop. Cause they don't know about it.
Been in hella corners and it's 5.0. Dope is selling, how is it going? Ducking the rollers, my sock is bowling, my wrist is frozen. I'm off the chose, Porsches and horses, cowboy force, overlook game hard, some game important. I love when I walk, Mac when I talk, rolling my chops before I get a fresh cut. Have my bitch house, just checking the mail. Niggas they don't want it, so I'm serving instead. Now they sitting on their couch playing Donnell Jones. She walked in the room in a long gray gown. I'm sipping the juice, keeping the peace. I'm bothered by the bitch, I'm just coming from jail. Hold on, love, pour me a glass of McQueen. Me and Wiz in the cup, blowing they one tree. That's happening. Stay. Bad bitch around me. I'm a queen, I'm a life of the party. It won't stop, cause they don't know about it. Let me see. I'm a queen. Join the team. Hey, Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine, don't you see? Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine, don't you see? I'm doing cocaine on the Thanksgiving. I'm letting my son talk for me. My dilemma's on the table. I'm putting my nose on my Gucci. Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine, don't you see? Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine, don't you see? I'm doing cocaine on the Thanksgiving. And my son to the story. Well, my dilemma's on the road. Wiping my nose on my Gucci sweater. Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine on the sea. I'm way out sweet, but I'm not more right now. She got stars in her blind. Oh, you saw the club. I know we made it far till you caught us so offended. I even give you clear call, the one with no spending limit. She want me to be PG, but I'm all on. I never made it clear when I was the double. And the baby blue prison with this, with Miss Bonds will miss it. Swiss is my digits when you come. My dilemma's on the propane. Wiping my nose on my blue cheese. Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine on overseas. Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine on overseas. I'm doing cocaine on Thanksgiving. I'm getting my son to me. My dilemma's on the propane. I'm wiping my nose on my blue cheese. Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine on overseas. Ain't no thing. I'm doing cocaine on overseas. I'm doing cocaine on Thanksgiving. And my son touched on me. Broke my dilemmas on the propane. Wiping my nose on my blue cheese. Ain't no thing to me. I'm doing cocaine overseas.
Yo, I'm fucking zooted right now. Fucking bathroom, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm just recording this shit because I feel like I got so much fucking shit to say. And, like, you know what I'm saying? This is all
Yeah, I got a little bit of reverb on my voice. I'm trying to hide from something I don't know. Oh, it's not sad, baby. You know? Yeah, I saw a mountain, you know, across the horizon. I got there, realized it was just a pile of rocks. Yeah, it was a goddamn wonder. Yeah. Everybody hope that this song is not pressing as the last one was. Heaven smell like Nog Shonkers. Come here, darling, ash my blunts. Waiting on hallucination. Ain't a single fact I trust. Dear family, my sanity. Go down when my cash go up. Grab too much. How the fuck I get through the verse? I came from house parties. Find a bitch and go through her purse. All I need is a little good pussy and a whole lot of universe. I met God before I ever stepped into a church. And that motherfucker still on me money. Oh, I need a religion to follow. I swear to God that I got more problems than there is bitches in Carlo. Lord have mercy, Alago. Yeah, and I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to look into my parents' eyes when I'm scared to die. My eyes same color as a cherry pie. Whoa, this young's terrified. Who spits heavy, who gon' carry mine? Yeah. What's with all this talk about hell and Satan? Sleep deprivation, it's planet Earth in my hell's a basement. What's this? Yeah. Why you wanna do it like that, misconception? Between heaven and hell. What's between heaven and hell? Brand new me. Oh, it's the brand new me. Okay, if I can tell these kids one thing is make sure you handle your business. A criminal leave no witness. And don't ever trust these bitches. What happened to your life when your house become a home? Where your children at? Where your children at? You got 2 sons, all they do is fight you up through the night.